What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where I'm going to give you all the details that you need to complete your journey. It's really easy, and there are a couple of tricky ones that just have really awkward wording and they're a little bit hard to understand. So I'm going to go through all that. I'll give you some examples. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you for everything. Let's get straight into it. Right, okay, so the journey. Here it is. So first of all, there's a couple of things that we need to look at actually in the modifier, because a couple of words keep coming up. You'll see here crossfire kill, priority kill, and collateral kill. They all keep coming up. And what you can see is a collateral kill is basically letting the companion do its own thing. That comes up quite a lot in the journey. A crossfire kill is where you kill an enemy together, so you both dealt damage to it. And then the priority kill is where you basically tell it that's your main target, and they'll go ahead and they'll kill it. And to do all of them orders, it's press T on PC. I'm not sure what it is on the consoles, but they'll kind of go ahead and take the orders as long as they're listening to you. So that's all that we need to talk about. Let's go into the journey. Journey mission 1, really easy. Loot items, deconstruct gear, nothing to worry about. But just a quick heads up, I've claimed all these because I want to mess around with the modifiers, so that I can do content and things like that. But if you're not aware, if you look in the new event timeline, in a couple of weeks, well on the 9th, just a week today, there is a 3 times XP event. So if you're not bothered about claiming the journeys and you can wait a week, you can get yourself 3 times the amount of XP, just a little, well, in 7 days time. So let's go back to that. So 1's dead easy, 2's dead easy, and there's nothing here to do with the companions. It's basically just like complete a bounty, eliminate elite enemies. So you can get all this done really easily. Nothing to really sweat about. Well, let's start at journey mission 3. So when you log into the game for the first time today after the maintenance, you'll get the intro mission that you can just go and do, and then you'll do that nice and easy. And then it's going to talk about activating the abilities and the reposition orders and things like that. So we're in the range at the moment, and you can see there next to my revive hive on the right hand side, we've got the new modifier box. And basically what it does is it flashes as it fills up all the way to the top. At the moment it's full, and that means if I hold down T, depending on what companion I've got activated with me at the moment, so if I've got the assault one, he'll use his rocket launcher. If you've got the healer, he'll use the healing box, and if you've got the technician, he'll use the turret. And basically once you use it, that will empty down to the bottom, and slowly it will build back up as you get more command link points. So for instance, if you tell him issue a command for him to kill him by pressing T, and then he goes ahead and does that kill, you'll notice that bar will jump up via the CL that you get. And again, you can reference the CL here in the global modifier section. So for instance, if you just leave him alone and he gets a kill, he gets 15 command link points, 45 for doing buddy aid, and so on and so on and so on. So the more you use them, the quicker you will build that stuff up. So go back into the journey. We're on number 3. So that's it. So basically with the assault, hold T when that bar's full, let him use the spearhead ability, jobs are good. Issue orders, again, hover over a piece of cover, press T, he'll go there. That's dead easy. Crossfire kills, we talked about that. That's where you both get damage on an enemy. Really easy. Eliminate enemies via the companion collateral kills. Again, we talked about that earlier on. So if you're ever not sure on any of the wording, you can go into here and you can see the collateral kill is him getting it by himself. So we'll go back into it. You've just got to be aware of that. So again, eliminate enemies via companion collateral kills. That comes up a bunch, so just be aware of that one. Eliminate enemies while the command link buff is active. So this one's easier with the healer, or it's easier with the technician, because they have skills basically that are out for longer. So for instance, if you use the technician, he gets the turret out while that duration is active. If you get kills, jobs are good. And obviously if they get kills as well, it counts towards it. Really easy. Assists are basically just assisting your companion, so he'll get the final kill shot, but you'll have assisted by putting some damage in. Just basically, it can't be both ways around, it's got to be that way around. And eliminate true sunned enemies. Really easy. Then we're going to move on to number 4, and this is where things get a little bit weird. So replace your assault companion. So basically that's just when you meet another companion in the open world or a safe house, you just get a new one, you go up to him, you press F and you recruit him. Dead easy. Level up spearhead, that's just leveling up the assault companion. So basically, the more kills he gets, the more command link stuff that you do, he will level up quicker. You'll notice that you'll get different types of XP for leveling up as long as you go along. So as long as you're not doing all the stuff yourself, otherwise he won't level up. Equip 3 passive modifiers. This was really weird for me. So obviously that's dead easy, right? You can just go into the inventory, equip 3 of these here. I did that multiple times and it didn't count. But I did log in on one PC and then log in on another PC and then it counted. So I don't know that if you have to log in and log out once you equip the 3 passive modifiers for this to count. But if you are having trouble with that, definitely swap the modifiers around, log in and log out until you get it claimed. Get multi-kills with Spearhead. This one's a little bit tricky, but there's a couple of ways that I'm going to show you how to do it. So first of all, obviously,
Rogue agent detected.
Rogue agent detected, but I am in the range. Weird. So obviously what you have to do is change, put Spearhead on. Okay, so this is the build that I am going to use. I'm going to use the Chem launcher, the Riot form. And basically I'm just using this because I want to survive. If anything goes wrong, I don't want to have to worry about death. And if I use my CC build, the Vile Mask will end up killing them. Okay, so we're at Viewpoint Museum. We're going to put it on normal. And you're going to want to make sure that you've got your meter filled up already so that your NPC companion is ready to use his rocket launcher straight away. And all you're going to do is run in here. Let them kind of start gathering as they do. And if you... Obviously, I'm on normal. Splooge them. Hold T. And there you go. That's your multi-kill. Really, really easy. There are other places you can do it, but this is definitely the easiest one. And then continue the mission. Fill up the bar again by getting him to kill things. As you can see there, he killed him. One more kill. There you go. We've got the bar back. And all you have to do is restart the mission again. And you can do that over and over again until you get your multi-kills. So really easy for that one. So that's the more tricky one when it comes to number 4. Eliminate commander enemies using crossfire. Alright, so we didn't talk about that before. So obviously we know what crossfire is. This is where we both get to tag them. But if we go into the enemy modifiers, you can see here that we have the commander badge. And basically any enemies that come out with this badge, you just got to get yourself a crossfire kill. Really, really easy. Nothing to worry about. Again, a lot of this is just understanding the terminology and knowing what to kill, you know, what a crossfire kill is, and then on what enemy modifier you have to do that. And a lot of it you'll just do just by using the modifier. That's all I've done. I told him every time I killed something, I just told him to shoot it as well. And a lot of this I just kind of cleared up really, really easy. Eliminate enemies via companion collateral kills. Again, just let them do their own thing. Crossfire kills on elite enemies. Again, dead easy. Just load up a heroic mission. You'll get this done in no time. And then earn command link points. Again, that is, you know, by doing all of your other stuff, you'll be doing this anyway. Every time you issue a command and it's successful, you will be done. And that is journey number 4. Nothing to worry about at all. So by this time, you're probably going to have got this one already because you're just going to have recruited one of every single companion anyway. So that's dead easy. And then this basically the same. Let him get some kills by issuing him commands and he'll be able to pop his turret out and then you'll be able to do that. These two you will get just by using the technician. So I've not done these yet. I've been leveling up the assault one, but there's nothing to write home about here. This is dead easy. Eliminate jammer enemies via priority kills. So again, just go into the hostile modifiers. Forgot where I'm going. And you can see here, jammer. So you're looking for this icon here. So again, dead easy. It's just understanding, you know, what the jargon is. So eliminate jammer enemies via priority kills. And priority kills is basically where you press T or whatever it is on the console and tell him to eliminate that target. Eliminate jammer enemies. We've just talked about that. Dead easy. Performing more crossfire kills and then performing more assist kills. Really, really, really easy. Number 6. Recruit a medic. We've done that. Activate quick fix. Again, build up the CL points. Hold T down. Let him get the healing box out, and you'll do that. These two, again, really easy. So level up is just basically use it. Nothing to write home about here. Cleanse status effects and revive allies using quick fix. Right, you can actually cheese this one, which is what we did. So you put a CC build on, that you've got some kind of something you can CC yourself. Name something really you're not going to hurt yourself with. So you can use EMP pulse. You can use EMP sticky bomb as well. This will work. And then for the second skill, we can't put it on right now, but you're going to want to use the splooge launcher so that you can tie your feet down. And then you're going to want to put on the medic for this one. So the quick fix. And all I did again, I went to Federal Emergency Bunker. And you're going to go in, you're going to build up the CL bar that builds up really, really quickly now on the healer. There's been a massive improvement to what it actually did. Put it on normal. And I'm just going to come right back once my skills are built up. Alright, so we put the riot foam launcher on. And essentially it's just going to be depending on how many skills you can get out at the same time. So actually we don't even need to worry about the enemies. He's already ready to go with his CL skill. So I'm just going to tell him to put it down. Hold T, he'll put it down. Then as soon as he's put it down, just start splooging yourself. EMP yourself. System curtailed. Splooge yourself again. I mean, if you've got the splooge grenades, they work too. I mean, you do get immune because you become self-immune a little bit. We got another one in there. And that will be it. And then if we go into the journey section, you'll notice that we have moved on a little bit. There you go. We've got 13 out of 20. So really easy for that one. Hopefully we won't die. We'll let my NPC companion do some of his own stuff while we do this. Eliminate jammer enemies via priority kills. Well, we've talked about that already because we're on the wrong one. Let's go back to where we should be. Perform buddy aid interactions. Revive or be revived by the companion. So for this one, we ran outside Legendary District Union Arena and basically shot, stayed behind the wall and let ourselves go down and let our companion pick us up. And that worked. And I got 1 out of 2. But then when I picked my companion up, it didn't work. It was a little bit weird. So we wiped and then I picked my companion up and then it worked. So yeah, this one seems to be a little bit buggy, but bear with it, you'll get there. But for me, only picking the companion up actually worked rather than the companion picking me up. Revive allies while a command link buff is active. Now this was really confusing. So big shout out to GC Rock's chat. I nipped over to his stream while we were live and asked him how to do this one. And I'll basically, has he got command link back? He has, perfect. So we can actually do it now while we're here. So we'll restart this one off. So you're going to need a build with no armor. So make yourself pretty weak, all red, all yellow. And then you're going to want to put on a good grenade or something that will kill you. So for instance, we could probably put on fire sticky or something. So go in.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
And then you're going to tell him to activate the skill again. He's not active. Oh, do we have to be in combat? There we go. So you have to be in combat. So I just chucked a couple of nades down and stood in it and took it. And there you go. You'll go down, and then it'll pick you up, and that's it. You'll get it. Jobs are good. And you probably don't have to go quite as overkill as what I did. But yeah, that will. What's he run off over there for, sir? I'm going to need you to come and deal with all this. We're going to hide up here while he hopefully takes care of everything. So let's go back into that. But yeah, that was a little bit tricky. The wording wasn't the best. Eliminate jammer enemies, we've talked about that already, and perform priority kills, we've talked about that already as well. Moving on to number 7. So eliminate True Sun's commander enemies. So play True Sun's missions until you get the commander icon above the head. Kill them, easy peasy. Complete Capitol building, easy. True Sun's control point, easy. Eliminate fire team enemies. So this one I was a little bit confused about because I've just done it naturally and not realised. But the hostile modifier called fire team. So again, it's basically the enemies with this icon above their head. So yeah, really easy. Still getting used to all of the jargon for this season. So then eliminate enemies using companion abilities. So you'll just get that naturally. Really, really easy. For me, using the technician with the turret is probably going to be your best bet. Eliminate enemies via the companion collateral kills. Well, we've been doing that all the time anyway. So, yeah, nothing to worry about there. Just let them do their own thing and you'll soon rack them up. Assists we've done before. Nothing special there. And then earn command link points. You'll just be doing that at all time. You'll just build this up and you'll probably have this done by the time you get to the end of everything else in this video. And then completing all these. So nothing to do when you get to the next one because you'll just automatically unlock that one and that one. And jobs are good, and there's no extra rewards this season at the end, which is sad. I did always like the fact that we got something at the end of this, but you'll just get a chunk of XP, a chunk of season XP. And by the time I'd finished all this, I was around season level 61, and I've barely done anything else. So yeah, really easy this season. So I hope this journey guide is useful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.